me record now.
Okay.
Now we are recording now. Okay,
Excellent.
so the
Right.
home button we're changing to, I mean, the highlight of the menu, we're gonna change to having it green. Which green? We have many greens to choose from.
I do not like the mint green. No, oh shit. Sorry. The light green I don't like.
Okay, not
I
this
think
one.
the green that's the same color as the envelope on email us.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
I think so. That'd be great.
Okay, so perfect. So we changed this, no gradients anymore. Flat, bigger text, bigger the
Looks
banner.
good.
Yeah.
The colors were changed, so now we use this text is the right color, and this text the same color. This text the same color, so we kept that across. Same thing here. See what else. This circle we were missing before, now it's back in. Little indication here. Same with this one. Circle is there. Color change. Again, this is also text colored. The photo will acquire the photo when ready to go live. Just put it in. Okay. Text change.
There's
color. Yes.
let's see. Yeah, I can't really see on this phone, so okay, good. Bree, can either of you tell? I'm so handicapped on this phone trying to look at this.
What are you trying to see? And
Are the colors matching? Is that the same color that we
Yes.
asked for?
yeah, and I think
They look like they match to me.
yeah, and I think
That bit,
what we probably just need to plan to do, just to make sure, just for at 100%
No,
certainty, is at the
Yeah.
at the end, once we are like finalizing everything with the website, just do one last audit to make sure that all the pinks are that color E72D86.
the pinks
Yes.
because the pinks I think are a little different than the bottom pinks. I could be wrong. I cannot see, like I said, on this thing.
I think
it
is
could
the
be distorted.
contrast is the contrast with the color, because
It
this
could
one
be.
is with blue
Yeah.
and this one is with white, but
Right.
it is the same. Yeah, supposed to be the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Same with this one. Oh, this one is now green.
Yes, I saw that. Looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Very
I
good.
like the
So,
continuity of the page. I think it really came together well.
Yeah.
very good. So we have three. Okay, if this is fine, we're ready to move on to the next thing. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let me
I'm
stop
gonna try to
sharing this
turn
one.
this.
We have three options for today. We can do about speech therapy and occupational therapy. You send me content for speech therapy and occupational therapy.
Yes.
Which one would you like to see first?
Probably speech therapy.
The speech therapy? Okay, very good. Give me 1 second. Let me open it up here. Occupational, this one, speech, very good. So I'm gonna actually share the entire screen so we can go back and forth between the website and the, oh, Cynthia, one trick that you may want to apply. So you have right now the phone.
Yeah, I know. Turn
Like
it to the
this.
side, but I've got
So-
it. Yeah, I got that. But I'm gonna have to
Okay.
stop it. Just hold on. No, I just have to change it in my phone.
Okay.
To
Oh,
see
so
if I
it'll
can-
rotate.
yeah.
I'm gonna share. I'm sharing the entire screen. I'm sharing the right screen. What's it? Okay. This one. I don't even know what I'm sharing. Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm sharing the right one.
I just
This one. This one. Okay, good. Speech therapy here.
honestly, for some reason, I can't get it to come up. Like I said, it's fine. Just whatever. I mean, I'll just have to deal with it like this. I'd love to be able to do that. I was trying to do it a while ago. So
Okay. Okay.
I thought if I pulled my phone down or pulled the thing up, y'all, wait a minute, let's see if this will do it. Let me look.
I'm
No,
looking on my settings to try to find out where the screen lock is. It's been so long since I've changed mine, I don't remember.
well, usually you can just push up or down, I thought.
There's also somewhere in settings that you can do a screen lock, or you open it so it'll allow the screen to
Yes.
rotate. But I can't remember what it's under.
Lock screen. Okay, so if you drag from the top, here, I'll show.
I did that, yep.
Okay.
And when I drag from the top, it is not coming down. It just comes up everything, the calls I've got and what I've missed, blah, 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 blah.
Drag from the corner at the top. not
Yes,
the
from
center.
from the
From
Got
the
it.
corner
corner.
like this.
Perfect.
There you go.
Cool. All right. I think that's got it. Thank you guys. Hold on.
You're welcome.
Sure.
Let's see. Yep. Got it.
Very
Got
nice.
it. Perfect. Much better.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Mm.
So what we have here,
Mhm.
move this to the side here. Okay, so we have the two. This is the current one, and this is the one proposed.
Mhm.
So I modified the content based on this.
Yes.
Mhm.
This is the one I got. I had a little bit of trouble with the next one, but I'll show you what it is.
Okay.
So the first thing I did is I converted everything to plus signs, because we had, if you remember, we had like triangles in one and up and down, and now it's circle. But this is what we propose now to have, slightly different. I don't know. My first comment would be, I don't know, we should have the banner on every page or just on the first one.
Just first.
Just
Yeah.
the first one, right? Okay, good.
Yep.
So this one will go like this. Okay. And then we have the speech therapy. Now, these were not set with the same content. So with this is not reflecting the content that we had. They were done beforehand, before we got the final
Andy, I'm
text.
confused. Which one is the one that you have done? Or the one on the left or
Yes,
the one on
the one on the left has updated content, and the one on the right is the proposed design look of it. So we can go and compare the content first, just to make sure that I did it correctly.
Well, the one on the right is not complete. It doesn't look complete to me.
So what this is, so this one with the child in the ball pit, which we already know we're not going to use that photo, but we just have had it there. This
Yes.
this is what's already on our homepage. I mean, it was already on our speech therapy services page
Correct.
without any further design edits.
Yes.
And so what they've done is they've updated this content on the ball pit page to reflect the content that we all approved and sent over. Now, what they did is the proposed design of that other page that has the two children, that was done prior to them getting the updated content from us. So that's like the proposed
I don't
design. It doesn't have the updated content.
Okay. All right. And guys, I really don't like the new page. Okay, so I don't know. Do you all like the new one? I don't like that graded. I don't really like that. Do y'all?
So I definitely like the plus signs better, just because they show the user.
I'm talking
that there's
about the
something to
new one.
expand.
The new one.
The new one. I don't really like the look of that.
I think that I like the contrast of the blue, but like with the 3D asterisks under the speech therapy services.
Yeah, I think these look too much like coronaviruses.
I think that they look a little.
Yeah.
I do like the look of the ball pit page, and I'm sorry that I'm calling it the ball pit page, but it's just, anyway.
Yeah.
I like that better just because the plus signs are in the same position off to the far right of the page,
Mm-hmm.
where it's very clear that each of them means you can expand it for more info.
Yeah. I think what appeals to me is the layout of the ball pit page will put a photo replacing the ball pit photo that's more appropriate for speech therapy.
Mhm.
But then the boxes, I don't know what else to call them, if they have another technical name, but the boxes of where each of the headings are with the plus sign, I think it would nice to have like all the evaluation service boxes in the blue and then the speech therapy services boxes in another color. You don't like that, Cynthia?
Well,
Or
y'all,
just leave it all white and change the picture?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about this. Well, first of all,
I mean, I think that we would definitely, so what's on the ball pit page now, I do think it needs a change, because right now the speech therapy services are larger, the text is larger
The
than the
font, yeah.
evaluation. I think we need to get those more uniform. in the
Organized, yes.
background and the size. And the font needs to be the same throughout, but I honestly think my first thought is yes, they should have different colors to contrast, but honestly, now that I'm really looking at it, I think that the picture being there to the left of the speech therapy services, that's what's going to break up the two sections.
True, true.
So maybe just having evaluation services and speech therapy services in the blue with white font rather than.
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you like this design, this layout where you have evaluation
Yes.
service on the top like this, and then a picture, and to the side of the picture, the breakdown of the other options. And
Yes.
this breakdown will be the same bluish
Yeah.
color, like for the
I
lines.
prefer the white background and the blue font of the speech therapy services to the evaluation services, though. What do you guys think?
Like this.
I prefer that font.
y'all, I'm thoroughly confused. Seriously.
Okay.
I mean, the thing about, I'm thoroughly confused. I can't tell unless I see it.
Mhm.
And that's why we were hoping Alejandro would be here. But honestly, okay, we're looking at content. Let's just, okay, I don't, this other one over here, the problem is I don't like that variance. It's hard to read. The white on the blue is hard to read on the one on the right.
This one is
Okay.
difficult to
Yes.
read. Okay.
It's difficult to read. It looks like you've done that variant stuff again. I don't like that.
Okay.
So if we did decide to do the speech therapy services and the evaluation services in the blue, we would definitely want a non-gradient.
Absolutely. All right.
Oh, right. Yes. Just like a flat color instead of gradient. Yes, you'll have.
Yeah. Basically,
Yes.
it would just be the exact same blue as the text of the like articulation, phonology therapy, receptive language therapy on the ball pit page. It would be that same blue color, but just a solid.
What
blue
I'm
with a gradient
noticing,
blue.
I mean, I don't, okay, this one on the right, y'all had already done prior to getting our content.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this one was done before the
But the
content.
thing
This is the
about it
correct
is,
content.
here's the thing. You said that it was all so we could see it. This is not our new content. Okay. So it's not in the, or is it? Is this over here on the left in the order that we wanted it?
Yes. Let me show you. This is the document I got.
Okay.
So we have free speech and language screenings. Here we go. Then we have speech and language evaluation.
Yeah.
Then we have fluency, stuttering, cluttering
Okay.
evaluation.
So
There you go.
mhm.
Feeding evaluation, swallowing evaluation, and then myofunctional evaluation. So yes, this is the same order.
Okay, good. So this is just what we had. Okay, great.
Yes.
And then,
Mhm.
so Andy, is this
Yes.
content from the this Word document, is this already in the ball pit page?
Yes, the content, I made sure that the content is entered here. So basically
Okay.
I didn't even give this to anybody else. I did it myself. What I did is I copy and pasted like this. The only thing is I removed this dash at the end. I removed it from here, but other than that,
Oh, yeah, I don't know why that was there. I do think this text needs to be black. It looks gray.
okay. Yes, it is gray. It is gray. Well,
Yeah, never
to be
use
honest,
gray.
I didn't make any changes to the design on this side, just the text. But whatever we decide, since we're going
With
all with black, everything will be black. Yes.
Well, we're not going to go with black if we're going to use blue. Or are we?
Correct. Obviously, yes. So not the top, but I mean like text over white will be black
Oh,
instead
yeah, that'd be
of
fine.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
he's
gotcha,
saying
gotcha.
consistently all
Yeah.
the detail stuff.
yes. Mhm.
Okay. So we just really need to change what we just discussed, and we need to change the ball picture.
Yep.
Okay.
So are we, I just want to make sure, do you guys like the font and the size and the everything of the speech therapy services? And would you want the evaluation services to match that?
Yes.
same font
Yes.
size?
And to be
Yes.
So
larger.
this font.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Correct. That
Leave
font and
that
that
font
size.
throughout.
Okay, very good. So this is the font, the correct font, and it will be these opening things will be solid blue.
Yes. Well,
And
you
the
want to
text-
just
But no,
No?
just the headings, I think. So
Correct.
I'm
Just the
thinking
heading will
just
be
the speech therapy services and evaluation services.
okay,
would
like
be-
this, where you
blue
have,
background.
in this case, you have gray with blue text, and then it opens to white and gray text. We will have solid blue with white text, and then when it opens, it will be white with black text.
That is not what sorry, I think I may have, okay. I may not have like made it clear when I was saying, I was thinking that okay, Andy, scroll up for just a minute.
Yes.
I was thinking that, like, will you minimize those, the little
Yes, of
pluses
course.
and take them
Mhm.
back to just the list format, just so that we can see it the way that I'm thinking all of the actual, so the free speech and language screenings, the speech and language evaluation, et cetera, all the way down and the articulation phonology therapy reset. I like all of those with a white background and the blue text.
I see. Everything white like this, like when it's
And I'm
black,
thinking that just to
white
provide-
with
yes.
blue text, and when you open, it will be white with black text.
Yes, and I'm thinking
Yes.
that just to provide a little bit of contrast, but still make it really easy to read, that just that speech therapy services, just that one line, and then the very top line, yep, that and evaluation services,
Oh, okay, this one.
those could have a blue background.
Okay. That is absolutely fine. So it will be like a little bit of like a banner separator where you have blue line, and over the blue line, you will have the evaluation services or the speech therapy services in white and with the correct font, which is this one,
Yes.
across. Okay, very good.
Cynthia and Tracy, what do you guys think about that?
I like that. I was just making a note of it. The main changes that we're kind of discussing, I'm making notes so I can remember. But no, I like that a lot.
Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention, Andy, just if we're doing that, I do think that the blue needs to just be a box around the text itself and not extending across.
Not solid blue, just a little bit of like a frame.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking. Just so that it doesn't
No, it would be solid blue with evaluation services written on it, but it would just in case the size of evaluation services and wouldn't come all the way out. Is that what you're saying, Brittany?
Right. Yes, that's what I'm.
So it would be solid blue, Andy.
Yes.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be the kind of thing where like a blank blue bar extended across that whole section. Do you know what I mean? Once evaluation services was finished, I wanted to just basically make sure that the solid blue background was only going to be around the text and not extended further out across the page.
Okay, so let me see if I understand correctly. So you want this to be a little bit like a frame, like this.
Not like that,
No,
but
no.
yeah, exactly. That is, but I'm glad you did that because now I can say, yep, that's exactly what I'm saying, don't do. But I like
So-
it, just around the text.
And then the text on top of it, that will be
Mm-hmm.
evaluation services.
I think that would
But-
look nice.
Okay, but Andy, you see that it's still not gonna be all the way across the bar. The blue bar will not be all the way across.
Ah, okay. Give me a second. I see what you mean. Just let me go blue and include the size of this thing. And actually, so what you're saying would be something just like it would be like this.
Wait, Bria, he's not understanding. Or maybe he is, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think,
getting.
yeah.
You got it,
Right?
Bree?
Yeah.
I mean, got it, Andy? Yeah, but no, Bree, is that what you meant?
Well, it's not gonna look exactly like that because the text is going to
Yeah,
be
the
larger
text
than
and the
that.
border will be different, more artistic, maybe
That's
rounded
just kind of
corners.
like a mock-up, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking is just to have, basically like the blue background is almost going to look like a button as opposed to like a banner.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. So, Andy, are you understanding this? What she
This
means?
is this is what I'm understanding from what she's saying. So it's a frame around the text. The text will
Well,
be
it's not-
bigger.
No,
It's not a
just
frame like a
blue
border,
box.
it's still gonna have a solid blue. I'm not
Yeah.
sure
Oh, you
how-
still want it to be solid blue? Okay, hold on. Let me do that. We do, for example, solid blue and white
Yes.
text on this one.
Yeah,
Sorry. This is blue, and the text will be white.
Yes.
Something like this.
yes.
Yes.
Obviously, this is not the
Okay.
blue. This is not the text. This is not okay.
Yep. That's what she was talking about.
Okay, very good. So something like this, and the same for the speech therapy services. And other than that, then we will have white areas for the plus sign, like the little sections will be
Mhm.
white, and
And then black text when you expand them.
yes, and then the black text over white when we extend it. Okay, no problem. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Do you like?
I like this, these speech therapy services that are to the right of the ball pit picture. I like the look of these. I think that's a really nice font. There does need to be a space between fluency and that. See how there's like a space between the,
This one, like
yeah,
this.
there needs to be a space
Yeah.
between and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
forward
this
slash.
is. Mhm. No problem. Yeah, again, what I did is because I kind of copy exactly.
Oh, and also a space between the articulation and the forward slash, just to.
Yeah, it's just that I copy this thing exactly as it was. So I copy and paste it. But yeah, you're right. Something like this. We did it like this. Mhm. Okay.
But yeah.
What was the other one?
The
articulation, yeah, the
very top one,
articulation.
articulation and
Yeah, be
phonology
consistent.
therapy.
Basically, just be consistent on that one.
Yeah.
Mhm. Not here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Will do. Okay. Very good. I have a question. So when we see this, let me open this one. I need to make this look better. I just like it looks a little bit too like not properly bullet pointed. I don't know if I can explain that better, but like here, like you see the bullet points, they have like a
The alignment.
yeah, the alignment is
Yeah.
not properly, but I'll take care of that. So
Oh, yeah,
I
you
see.
mean like, so that the next line down is going to be like more in line with it.
Yeah,
will
like
be
the R will
indented.
be under the S instead of like all the way to the side. I'll
Yeah.
take care of that. Okay, so very good. There were a few. I think there was one that was really long. Just double check. Hold on, I have it here. Let's see. Feeding, okay, feeding was longer. Let me see how it looks when I open it.
I'm gonna have to put you down a minute.
No, it looks good. It looks good. Okay, so no problem.
Yeah,
I
that one
don't,
looks good.
yeah, I don't have an issue with this. We need to find a good picture for this, because this one doesn't
Okay.
tell you anything about speech therapy anyway. So that will be the next thing to find, some good picture for this.
Yes.
Do you like this style where the corners are rounded? I think it looks good.
I do.
I like the rounded corners too.
Yep. I like the rounded corners very much.
Okay, very good. Very good. So let's find a picture. Make sense? We good?
Yes.
Okay, so Shutterstock. Or actually, let's do Google for speech therapy and images. Speech therapy and then go images. Okay. Is there any kind of picture that you think will be a better representative for speech therapy?
Well, yeah, some of these definitely would be good. The one on the far right isn't bad.
This one?
Mhm.
It's not terrible. It's not great, but it isn't terrible.
Okay.
Do you want to, let's see, we can keep looking. Yep, keep going.
Actually, let me open this one separately. So, okay, keep going. You tell me when to stop if you see something like.
Okay, stop, please. Hold up. Go
Okay.
back down, please. Yeah. I like the one on the far left, but is that the
Left.
same? Is that the
We've
same?
got
little
that one, I
girl?
think, on the homepage.
This one is the same little girl that we
okay.
have.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that
That's
the same
why you
little
like her.
girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, keep
Yeah.
going down. That's okay.
I do think wherever we can, just because.
What about that one right in the middle, right above where his green circle is?
Mm-mm.
You don't like that one?
That one there?
No, the one below it. The one where she's holding up the alphabet
No.
card. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I also just, I think we need to be mindful when we are looking through these photos to try to have a
Colors.
good,
Mhm.
well, first of all, we need to make sure they tie in with our colors. And also we need to, even if we find, 10 images that are perfect, we need to make sure that those 10 images are a good range of, like they're more diverse, like basically just not having like all white therapists and kids is basically what I'm saying, because I think a lot of the stock photos tend to be, a lot of the stock photos tend to kind of look the same.
Yeah.
In terms of like a little blonde kid and a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just want to make sure we have a lot of representation across the website.
Unknown caller.
Okay, very good. So so far we have these two pictures potentially. Okay, it's shall we continue and see if we find one? What do you guys think about illustrations instead of pictures?
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay.
I like the look of the real people throughout.
you know, I like the idea, Bree, of having a therapist that's either, you know, I like to have a Black therapist, an Asian,
Mhm.
something that's different.
Mhm.
And I think in order to get that, we're gonna have to search specifically maybe for that. I don't know how we would do that, but this,
Mhm.
you're right,
Did
this is
you-
all very,
Did you see that one picture of the Black therapist that was working on some
Yeah.
form of articulation?
Yes,
I'm
this one.
assuming.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
there's no
The
coloring.
I know
Well,
the colors are not
here's
ideal.
something. Let me throw something into the conversation.
Mhm.
One option could be to like rotoscope this, like cut them out completely and then replace the background with the color like this.
No.
I mean,
That
like
would
you
be
would have to
cool.
go like this. You would cut around, maybe even inside this. I mean, it's a little bit of work, but that way you can have a picture you like, in case you like this one,
Mhm.
with a colorful background like
Mhm.
this, like
Okay.
a blue
And-
background, something like this.
Well, I have never in my life typed in looking for a specific, you know, ethnicity of someone, but I typed in Black speech therapist working with child images and quite a few came up.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
So, I
Therapist.
don't know if we'll
Yeah, and
like
it feels-
any of them, but
you know,
I'm
when I-
surprised.
When I say it, it feels like, I just feel like, you know, having representation just sends even a subliminal message that we are aware and we're, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to,
Well,
I feel like
we want our website to reflect the diversity of our patient population,
Right,
and we have
exactly.
a very diverse patient population.
yeah.
We've got the little blonde kids, we have white children, we have Hispanic children. I mean, we have a very diverse patient population.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm almost wondering, like, okay, this one right here with the therapist in the blue shirt, the child in the pink t-shirt.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm wondering if we could even just maybe change some of those objects on that back shelf from being neutral to being bright. And if that might make it kind of pop.
Well, let me see something really quick here, because that edit. Okay, so if you
Yeah,
see,
but
they
the
are
back is so
very.
blurred out anyway, that it feels
Yes.
like it might be easy to kind of make some of those objects, you know, the colors that are in our logo. And the objects on the table are already bright, so that might kind of tie that image together.
Well, my fear would be that if we make anything like this, like like very bright, will probably get your attention too much away from the actual image.
Okay. And I mean, maybe we don't even need, I like this image. I mean, I think,
This one is beautiful, actually.
and I think that the colors on the table of the little pieces that they're working with, those colors are nice and bright and pop off of the image. And the little girl's shirt is a nice pink.
so you're saying, okay. I like the picture, but I'm with you, Bree. It needs more color.
Yeah, I think this definitely needs to be like in our working, working picture
Possibilities.
repertoire,
Okay,
kind of whatever we're gonna call the maybes, I guess.
Okay, so I'll have it here separate. Let's continue. Let's take a look. Let's see what else is there. If we see something we like. I'm gonna continue moving down, okay? Huh, now we're repeating here.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say they
Yeah.
started repeating
Okay, so let's do
themselves.
this. Let me speech therapist. I'm gonna take this working with child away. because it could be just the tags that they have, and see if that helps.
That little high five picture was, what do y'all think about that one? Or the same people playing with blocks?
This one.
Yeah,
Scroll up. I think those same people are in another image where they're like.
Yes,
giving
this
high
one.
yeah.
I don't know that. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like,
Working with the blocks, that would be a good OT picture.
yeah, yeah.
Let me see stock images on this one. See if there's anything better. You know, I never thought about it, but everything is so white everywhere.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem to be.
there's not a lot of vibrant colors
Mm-hmm.
in most of these.
Yeah, they're very muted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? Let's have right. Okay, you got the bright color
Yeah.
correctly. Okay, so let me go back to speech therapist.
Yeah, maybe let's search for like speech therapy, bright colors or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that it would really. Yeah, it's gonna just pull. I was thinking it was probably gonna pull up like
Yeah.
therapy materials.
So can we make the other one work? Can you change the object
This one.
colors?
Yes,
Yeah.
or again, we could do the rotoscope and change the background for a
Yeah.
for a solid
Mhm.
color if
Yeah.
you want to.
Just
See if
solid
that
color,
works.
yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm. I think that would look good, and just have the therapist and the child and the table in front of them with those objects. And
Yes.
have it. I think that would look good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so let's go with this one and try to do some
Okay.
treatment to the background. Maybe, as Bree suggested, maybe highlighting some of the background items in one of the colors from the logo, or maybe changing everything. Let's leave some room for Alejandro to come up with something.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the picture for this one. And I think that covers this page, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
Very
think
good.
so.
Very good.
Do we want to
So-
do a final wrap up to just make sure we're all on the same page?
Sure. Do you want me to let me summarize it and see if we're on the same page? If I got everything?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing first, on this page in particular, what we're going to do is we are going to change everything. So it's going to be white panels that
Mhm.
open up into black text
Yep.
over white background. The text is going to be blue like this with this font and same size, same everything. So it looks cohesive. The titles though, the titles are going to be a solid black color,
Blue.
a button blue, yes. And over that is going to be this font in white
Yes.
saying evaluation services or the speech therapy services. And we're going to change the picture for the one we have chosen with some kind of flare with the colors or something that makes it pop up more and be more vibrant. And that would be what we will have on this page. Basically, the content we have it, we need to be consistent here, having a space between the text and the line.
Mhm.
We have it only in one of them. We're going to have it in fluency and also in articulation.
Yeah.
So it's consistent. Okay, Very good. Oh, one last thing. The bullet points have to be properly aligned.
Okay, yeah.
So it looks better. Okay, that's what we have for this page. Any comments? Any question? No? We're good?
Not that I can think of. I think
When you-
we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
When you do the picture, Andy, and you change the background color, don't use blue. Because it's going to be way too much.
It's blue
Mhm.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will go
Yeah,
with some other color from the logo.
I'm thinking, can I look at that picture one more time?
Yes, of course. Hold on one second. This one.
So we've got the blue in the therapist shirt. I'm thinking we definitely need to have some green in the background.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
Mhm.
trying to see like what really, like, I'm thinking, I'm just trying to visualize something, but I definitely think it needs some green.
We can see options. I mean, we can see, we'll take control of Alejandro for a couple of hours and just get him to play with different colors. And I'll send you
Mhm.
options and see what happens.
Okay.
We'll do that. Okay, very good. With that in mind, I think we're going now to occupational therapy.
Yes.
Okay, so that's that. Let me remove this one.
Yeah, this is a little bit tricky because we want it to be uniform with the speech therapy section, but it's not really, we don't have the same kind of,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
and
not a good occupation. Did we choose that?
well, we really struggled with this one, Cynthia, because, we don't have the same, the occupational therapy services are not really in line with the speech therapy services in the same way, like, because the way that Katie kind of defined them and wrote them up is much different from the way that you and Tracy and I define the speech therapy services.
Because she just had one complete definition of an OT evaluation. It wasn't like that, like where we have a fluency eval or TIC
Yeah.
eval.
let me show you
and, yeah.
the text. Here
Yeah,
it is.
this is what we got from Katie.
Oh, and I just realized she has a typo in that little motor skills section. It says, how well does the child performs?
Yeah,
That S
I
just
see that.
needs to be taken off.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Need to do a spell check on everything.
Well, that wouldn't be called on a spell check because it's spelled correctly.
It would
So
if
it's
you've
gonna
got, but yes, it would if you've got a
True.
grammar.
Yeah,
spell.
if you've got the grammar check, yeah.
We need that. Everybody needs that.
Mhm.
We definitely need to use that. Guys, I'm so,
Mhm.
this computer is just about doing me in today. I can't, the internet, of course, here is messed up, but just trying to pull up my PowerPoint, it won't open.
Oh,
Oh, so you also can't get the computer still not opening?
The computer, I've got it on, but I
Yeah.
can't get the PowerPoint open.
That's
I have
weird.
it's very weird and I'm very upset about it.
Maybe the file is the file locally in your machine, or maybe it's on the cloud or something. So you're trying to pull it from the cloud, and
Well, I've just been able when I click at the bottom, Microsoft PowerPoint, it just doesn't pull up. And I've been working on a PowerPoint all week. So I'm not real sure.
And Brandy, I think she has it saved just locally on her computer. She hasn't printed up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No.
That's what he was asking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's
no, it's
okay.
right here.
Huh.
If you want, I can try to help you remotely. We can. I'll give you a little thing to install so I can get into your machine, and I can try to help you.
Thank you. Okay, we can do that at the end then. Thanks, Andy.
Sure, we'll do that.
Goodness. Okay,
So the way I did it is evaluation services, I copy the text, put it here.
right.
And then for the 4 items, I just added them as bullet points like this.
Yeah, and I think that looks good. I do think that maybe just to, because this section isn't going to be exactly the same as the speech therapy section in terms of, you know, as I think that we can make it uniform by making the text the same as on the speech therapy page, as well as doing the same white backgrounds.
Yeah, and the same,
And
I
the
will do
black
the same
text.
with the buttons to evaluation services, the same blue, round, white text
Yeah,
thing. And that will definitely make it more uniform.
yeah. I think that would make the 2 pages, you know,
Yeah, like
just look
be cohesive. I
Yes.
have a little bit of like the occupational therapy services.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
um,
that
I don't like the way the bullets, the blue bulleted areas are
Yeah.
underneath those
Yeah, but
headings.
yeah, so let me show you something here, because in here we have also like 1 line and 1 bullet, but it's not consistent. For example, upper extremity coordination and strength doesn't have a bullet. So
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to
I
like
know,
what to do with
and this
that.
was something Tracy and I talked about when
Yeah.
we were like, how is this going to look? Because there are going to be some sections that can get a little plus sign to expand them. Like for instance, the activities of daily living could expand into dressing.
Into one of
bathing,
these,
clothing.
yes.
And there would be some that didn't have, but I honestly think that the sections that don't have anything like the praxis and motor planning or the upper extremity coordination and strength, I think for those, we just list them and don't have a plus sign out to the right.
Exactly. We have it in the same format like we have them up there with the plus signs. But if there's no information to expand into, we
There's
just don't
nothing there,
have
we
the,
don't put it.
you just don't have the plus sign there.
Okay, I think you can do
I
that.
think that would give it more continuity on the page and would look more seamless.
Okay.
Because this
Okay.
looks, this. and
No,
I-
this is, I didn't like
Yeah.
it either, but
Oh,
I just didn't know
I
what to do.
Yeah,
This-
I got
yeah.
you.
Well, I don't
I-
understand why it can't be the very same way.
It can, and that's what we were just talking about, but the few line items she has that does not have any additional
I don't think we
information,
need to,
just make her give us info to put under all of them.
yeah, but so
Okay.
we need a little, yeah, we need a
Sentence.
little.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will email her.
and I
I'll
don't
pull
think
it up.
upper extremity coordination and strength, that is not what we're looking for here.
Do we want to take that one
That's
off?
not. Well, I don't know. I mean, but it's not, it looks like it has to be capitalized. It has to, I guess upper extremity, if you're going to capitalize each first one to make it look more or whatever. But yeah, I'd tell her we need
Yep. All right. I pulled her email up now. I'm gonna wait until we finish in case I have other requests from her. But as soon as we finish, I will email her what we need, and that we need a sentence for each of those that don't have anything. And then
Okay.
I can get those right off to you, Andy.
Okay,
Excuse me.
because that is a simple change. So basically, if we're gonna continue in the same kind of vein from the
Yeah.
previous page, I should be able to get the design to you out soon, like
Okay.
by Monday,
Mhm.
so you can approve, and then I could get the changes done
Mhm.
and probably review everything ready by the end of the week.
Okay.
Okay, Andy,
Yes.
so when you say get the changes done, the changes we just discussed, and you said
Mhm.
probably get it at the end of next week.
So let me rephrase that. So the graphics, I'll show it to you on Monday. If you approve Monday, Wednesday I should have. The thing is that making it happen on the actual website takes a couple of days. So I would say Wednesday, Thursday, I should be able to have the website reflecting the change if you approve on Monday. You know what I mean?
Yes. I got you.
Okay.
But these are not as complicated as the homepage. The homepage had a lot of things. The other one, these pages that we're talking about, they're small changes. So I think it should not be difficult.
So just to make sure that I'm following along. Okay, so for this page, we are going to change the gray backgrounds that are currently on the evaluation services to the same white and the same font and same font size as the speech therapy page.
Correct.
And then we are going to do the same
With
solid
the
blue
occupational
backgrounds
therapist. Yes.
behind the occupational therapy services and the evaluation services with white text. And
Yes.
then underneath the occupational therapy services section, each of those is going to look the same way as like the motor skills,
The motor
visual,
skills,
perceptual
yes.
skills, all of those with the plus sign to expand them. And in
Correct.
the areas that we don't currently have additional information about, we're going to get that from Katie. Is that correct?
That's what I understood. Yes.
Okay. I think that sounds good.
Okay. So we
Okay.
need the picture for this too.
Did we choose that picture, guys?
Don't recall.
What's a bad one?
Actually, I've seen it before so much. I'm not sure if we chose it or not. I don't recall.
Okay, we definitely, all right, so let's look at another occupational therapy picture.
Okay.
So now let me change to this one's the correct one. Okay. So okay, so I'm going to start and you guys tell me, actually, I'm going to go pediatric.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start scrolling down and you guys tell me if you want me to stop.
Mm-hmm. Well, these definitely have brighter colors than the speech pictures did. That's
Yes.
good.
So we've used that child on the swing already.
Uh-huh.
I think that we.
What
have
about
said-
the ball picture right there?
I like it because
Mhm.
I like the diversity of the kids. I like the colors, and every OT sensory gym has some sort of a ball pit or
Mhm.
cloud pit or something of that nature. And since we've already got one with a child on a swing,
That's a good one.
I like
It's
that
actually
one.
a very beautiful picture.
Yes,
yeah.
I don't think that one needs a change made to it. I like that.
Okay. Oh,
Bree,
wow.
what do you think?
I like
That's
it.
good.
I think that's the one.
Okay,
Andy, that literally will be the easiest thing you do all day. Picture.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so we did this too. So we have already the package for speech therapy, for occupational therapy. Do you want to take a look at the about page?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ladies, I love working with you. You are fun. Okay, so give me a second. About. Boom. About. There we go. Okay, so
That's our current one.
yes, this is the
Okay. All right, good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, all of this at the bottom, right there in the middle, Andy, all of that needs to go.
all this.
No, no, no.
Oh, on this
No.
one.
No, on the right one, where
Oh,
you've got vital stem, all that stuff. I don't, yeah, that's
Just the
that's-
content. That's not the right
Yeah.
content.
Oh,
for
I see.
there.
I see.
We love having some content between the two logo images. It just draws your eye right to it. We just did not want to put therapy service type content there. I'm thinking mission and core values, or just the core values.
I'm thinking none of
personally
that.
think
You're thinking none of that. What are you thinking?
We have nowhere where we have that we're a certified autism center, which we are now.
Oh,
So that
yes, I
needs to
wanted that on
actually
the
go-
page too.
We
Mhm.
needs to go on the front page. That somewhere we're gonna have to put that on the front, make a note of it.
Mhm.
And then here, maybe this is the place where we do a little dollop about that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. So that would be autism. We need to change the page at the bottom. I like the fact that they're pointing up to tell you about us, but
Mhm.
it really is not reflective of anything we do.
I'm wondering, like, the trusted by parents, chosen by therapists.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do we just want to change that to we prepare children to thrive in their world? I mean, I know it's already on our homepage.
Use this one.
I really like trusted by parents, chosen by therapists. I don't know that it necessarily has to be there. I would love to keep it somewhere on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think because it's something I don't see very often in all these different websites I've looked at in all different states trying to get ideas. That type of statement is not something I see, and I think it's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we leave that there, we just need to make sure it's not centered and it's not over to, you see what I'm saying? It's like not.
He's not the center of attention.
But you're talking about how the chosen is too far over to the left. It's not like they're not
It either needs to be centered.
Okay.
Like, trusted by parents, and then that goes, yes, that's what I guess I'm talking about, Brie. Yes.
Or it could even still stay in the same two colors, but just be on one line.
One line.
Well, it doesn't even have to be on, two line. I like it better on two lines because it stands out.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is it's not centered. When I say it's not centered.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a little off.
Yeah.
It's a way off.
Okay. So regarding the so what was the decision
We're just
regarding
gonna
what we're
take
going to put in
that
the middle?
out and replace it with something else, but we just haven't decided yet what that something.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think it probably needs to be about something that we write up about the autism certification and training. Maybe this is the only place we want it on there. I don't know. I think it can have a real negative connotation to some parents if we advertise it front and center.
Parents that do not have autistic children or haven't been diagnosed won't want to bring their child. I get that.
They're scared they'll catch it when they walk in the door,
Oh gosh. Yeah.
So, I'm to be, you know what I mean? I just dealing with parents, that is a very, sometimes that's one of those like, oh, wait a minute now. Whoa.
I don't think we need it on the homepage and the about page. If anyone's going to take a moment to look at our website, if they only look at 2 pages, it's going to be home and about. Because that's where the general information is. Does that make sense?
So we just need to write that up just to get back to you, Andy. Yep.
Andy, can you scroll back up to the top of this page?
Of course.
I just wanted to see what was. Yeah, I like the I like this, and I like the little graphics of the homeschool preschool.
Okay,
we
so
got a
I'm assuming
graduating
a couple of changes. No gradient, solid
no
blue
radiant,
color.
that's what I was gonna say, And then the About Venture Rehab group, that needs to be centered. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, this one is left right line. Okay. Very good. So we like this kind of design. We're just gonna make it solid color blue instead of gradient again. Yes.
And I'm actually going back and forth with that in my head right now, because This doesn't, I mean, I know it still is a gradient background, but it doesn't look as much like it. And
Can't see it anymore. Am I?
You can't see what, the whole page?
I can't see any of the website.
oh,
Oh. I can see it. I'm not sure what's happening.
There it is. There it is. I just had to
Okay.
move a.
I'm honestly not sure, like with the little services graphics, I can't picture the solid versus the gradient background in my mind. Like, I think this looks good as it is, but maybe the solid background would look better and make the white pop off more.
Mhm.
The white text,
And-
I'm not sure.
You know what, for consistency's sake, I say we take gradient out everywhere. We don't have any of the pink in gradient. We don't have the blue gradient on any of the other pages. I don't think it looks bad at all, but now that we're sitting here and talking about design and talking about consistency,
Mhm.
I think across the board, if we just have the solid blue, then we don't have to determine, does it look good or not look good?
Yeah,
Because we know in most scenarios that we've discussed, that's been our preference.
yeah, I think that's a good idea, Tracy, to just keep it consistent.
Yeah,
across
just
with
keep
the
it
solid
consistent.
background.
Yeah, keep it consistent. And I do think it gives it better contrast on the white if it's a solid. But I love the images. It gets away from just having a larger font or something
Mhm.
bolded or something listed. So that's good.
Okay.
So we need to get you the content that's going to go between our two logos for the autism write-up. And then
Yes.
you're going to make the change to solid, not gradient on the blue, and
Yes.
get the items that have identified that need to be centered.
Mhm.
Is that it for this page? That can't possibly be it, but I think it might be.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And,
No,
and
one
no,
thing,
no.
we're gonna-
Also, there's
Oh,
one. We're gonna.
yeah, get that centered. Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
New picture. We got to
Mhm.
pick that out. And then we do
Yeah.
not want, wait a minute. God, what keeps happening here? Okay. The clinic where it says where available. I don't like that picture. That needs to be different.
Okay.
This one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So change this picture. Do you have anything in particular that you would like to represent clinic?
I don't know.
Mm.
I just don't, I mean, I like the colors. I just don't really like, I mean, what do y'all think? I guess it's supposed to be like a.
It's like a map, like
Like a
What
medical
about,
center.
map.
What about
Okay.
something like, hold on, I've
Mhm.
got, okay, Andy, will you go to Google and just do clinic graphic? There's one that's in green.
Tracy, where are we going to put about contract services?
What about if we did something like this, but instead of that little like plus sign that kind of
We'll have to add
represents
a page.
like a hospital?
I don't think we have to, but maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all see this little green clinic right here? What if, I like the green.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Expand that and see what other images they have, please, Andy.
I like
I
that
do like
green
that.
color, and I'm wondering if.
I
instead of
like that
plus
little one
sign-
right there.
this
The one, that one.
Yeah,
y'all like that
that's-
one?
that's a good one too.
That to
The
me
green.
feels more like a small clinic. The green one and the larger ones feel more medical. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
not
was
seeing,
thinking
I'm
too.
not seeing where you're talking about on the white. Oh, you're talking about, you're talking about the
This one.
screen one that he's got right there. Okay.
yeah, that's the one I
Oh,
like.
that. I don't really like that. That looks like a hospital to me.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think? I mean,
Well, I think all of them kind of look urgent care hospital-ish.
Yeah, if we
Um,
use this little one that has the clinic in the orange, I would say that little piece off to that little tower thing off to the right, we would omit.
Yeah.
and just have the little
remove this.
standing house.
Remove this and have what it looks just like the little house, the little office entry.
Okay. And
I like it. I mean, I don't think it looks too, I mean, to me, it looks like just a little structure and
Yeah,
Like,
it
we'll
doesn't
print it.
look, that one doesn't look hospitalish to me like the other
This one,
ones do.
this one here.
Yeah,
See, I'm wondering, okay, go back to that. You like it better than that little green one there?
I do.
yeah, I think that this one is, I like this one just because it looks like more of a little,
A small little private practice clinic. It has little
Yeah.
shrubbery outside of it. It doesn't look larger and industrial like a
Okay.
hospital. And if
Let's
he
go
can,
with
del- and if he can delete that tower on the right, so it's just the shrubbery
yep,
and the little clinic entry with clinic at the top, I think that just has a feel more like what our clinic is, a smaller private practice that is it's
Okay.
a brick and mortar. The other ones look just very, like I said, larger medical hospital.
The problem is now, y'all, the green in the thing, is it gonna be okay with the blue-black background?
Well, that is an excellent question.
Because I don't like that green doesn't go with our,
I keep trying
Yeah.
to scroll on on Andy's page and I can't do it. I keep forgetting. I've done it about 5 times.
let's see.
so we're not sure about this greenish border.
How,
that
how
could-
it's gonna
teal
look
color,
on the
yeah.
blue.
yeah,
It
the
could-
green is gonna, I think it's gonna be a little clashy, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We could give it a shot.
Well, we can give it a shot and see if you like it, the design, and
Okay.
maybe, in worst case scenario, we could probably change that a little bit, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I think we could adjust it if we need to. Okay, very good. So what was the, okay, so this one, we're just going to keep as it is, except
But
properly
center it.
centered instead like the way it is. What about the picture of the kids? We're keeping this one?
I'm sorry. Oh, no, the
He was
box.
picture of
asking,
kids?
she wants to
I
change
don't
that
know, guys.
picture.
What do y'all think? Do we need to change the picture or just let it roll?
I personally don't think we need to change this picture. That's just my thought. I think it's got
Okay.
a variety of children, a variety of colors.
Yeah.
They're pointing up to the information. This is not a page that is specifically clinical, talking about certain clinical things.
Okay.
They
Okay.
look like a bunch of happy kids, and that's what we want to work with.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So we keep the kids, change this, solid colors, replace the clinic, center the venture rehab, solid color, white.
Mhm.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
You owe me then this text.
Yes.
I'm just
we
gonna
owe-
put some for the for the thing I want to show you. We're just gonna
Mhm.
do lorem ipsum something something. So just a placeholder.
Gotcha. We owe you that text, and we also owe you some additional content for OT
For the other
for those
pages.
items that didn't have it. So I'll get both of those. I'm also going to get a draft of the careers page content and have that to Cynthia and Bree to review next week, and then get it to you next week. It won't be a heavily contented page like the
Mhm.
speech therapy and the OT.
So we will be almost done. We will need then careers.
Mhm.
And we need a contract services page.
yes,
Mhm.
contact services.
That's contact.
Contact.
Yeah, we'll need to add contract because we do contract services,
Okay.
and that's gonna be an addition.
Contract.
So-
Then if we're gonna do contract, we may need to take away home. Otherwise, we will put, because it's,
Well-
Push it out too far.
yeah,
I don't think we should take away home.
so, because we're gonna have career
Unless you want to
resources.
put it somewhere on the
Oh,
about.
what about,
page,
how about
right?
this? What if the contact, instead of having contact as a separate thing, we put it
Mhm.
on their about? Like inside about page, we put the contact information somewhere in between these two. Because that way we will remove this contact
Mm-hmm.
and we'll have a space for contract services. What do you guys think?
Let's see. So basically, all of our contact us information would be at the very top of the about page.
Or at the very bottom, we can make it like underneath the kids, right here, like add a
I
little
do
bit of a
think,
section.
I think because we already have that little info thing at the very bottom of the page, that I think it would be better at the top.
Here, like after the about, maybe?
Maybe between the about and the offering services in your child's natural environment, that would be a place for the contact us section.
Okay,
I think it's gonna take away from the look of the page, and the
Yeah.
page looks really good.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking if we want to try to combine something, it might be better to, would we be able to keep everything we have on the menu up there if we did about/contract services? Could they not? And that way I would rather add information about our contract services on the about page that venture in addition to providing private practice services. And we can have information about the contract services, because there's not a lot that has to be added. They just need to know what we have available, our teletherapy, our speech, and our OT. They
Let's
can all be
do-
contracted.
let's do a quick test, if I
Okay.
remember. So, therapist, parents, careers. Okay, let's do, oh, this is not the correct one. Hold on, let me see. The correct menu that we're looking at. Okay, let me see top menu. Select. Okay, so let's try something.
Okay.
Let's try.
Hey, y'all, I'm so sorry. I need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna add something, whatever page. I'm just gonna
Okay.
add another page
So are
here.
you thinking about doing a drop down under about and having
And
contract
change this.
services?
I just want to see.
That'd be good.
That's what I'm thinking is going to be the best thing and allow us to keep everything we have on the menu. And the contract services and the career services are not going to be super heavy on content.
Contract services. So
It does all
if
fit.
you see, it
Okay,
does
but-
push. It
Oh, but
pushes
you have to-
the
Mhm.
the logo out. So
Right.
yeah, so that could be a little bit of an issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Can
very
you
long.
move the contract services to the right though? See, it seems,
I can put it, yeah, like in between these two, for example.
no,
Yeah.
no, you
No.
just, no, you've got a lot of dead space on the right border here.
Yes, it is possible to do it. Hold on one second, let me see.
Yeah, that's a lot
But
of dead
not, I mean,
space.
it's not that, yeah, it's not a quick change because I need to change the CSS for the page. So it could be done.
Okay. Well, if you could work on where that can go, I will be preparing the content draft for careers page and contract services page and
Mhm.
getting that to Cynthia and Bree to review. And as soon as we have an agreement, I'll forward that content to you. Ooh, that's the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Hey, Cynthia,
That's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting to do.
can you use your phone as a hotspot so you can get internet to your computer for Andy to try to help you with that?
I've already,
PowerPoint.
I've done it. Look, for some reason it came back up and now I've got my
Oh.
hotspot on.
Oh,
So,
good. Okay.
So I'm good and I just
I
have
know
to
you've
wait
been
for
working
the-
on that PowerPoint. She has a big meeting next week that she's been prepared for. I was a little in the back of my mind. I've been worried about you not getting access to it.
Okay,
too. No, that's why.
so you got the file already.
Yes,
Okay.
she got the file open.
I
So
did,
whatever
I
the
did,
problem
thank
was,
you.
it's been
So I just
corrected.
sent it to me and to you, Tracy. You don't need to even
Okay.
open it. I'm just sending it in case.
So
it's
I'll
lost.
have it. Okay. All right.
Okay, how about this? Look at this. It looks pretty good. I've reduced a little bit the padding on in between
Yeah.
the thing.
I like that.
Okay.
I don't think they're too small or too crowded.
Me
No,
either.
And
they
I
actually
like
look
that they're
pretty
all
good.
visible. I like
Mhm.
that they're all visible and you don't have to
That's
search
perfect.
for them. That's perfect,
like it.
Andy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so
Okay.
I will need from you then content for,
Yes.
I mean, I don't have anything for careers.
We'll
get
For
that.
resources, we
Yep.
don't have anything really in resources.
Well, I'm gonna have that content for.
So
for
contact is
Cynthia and
fine. We can
Bree to
leave
review
content.
By like Wednesday, and then as soon as we've reviewed it and done our own edits, we'll get it to
And
you.
in the meantime, I get everything else prepared. Now, here's
Okay.
what I can do. If you give me by, let's say Wednesday,
Mhm.
content for careers, resources, contact, like the other four,
Mhm.
I could get some draft designs like we did this time around.
Mhm.
So when we get the meeting, we'll have those two.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if
Plus
we'll get
the
them to you
changes
by
that we
Wednesday
discussed.
because I don't know everybody's schedule, but we absolutely can get them to you next week.
Wait
Okay,
a minute.
so
Let's
at some
talk-
point
wait a
next
minute.
week.
Let me, wait a minute. Talk to me. You're wanting to have what by Wednesday? So we could go over it by Friday?
I'm
He
back,
was
everybody.
He was saying if we had our content for careers and contract services to him by Wednesday, that he could have that up for if we meet on Friday.
Like
Okay,
a
then
draft,
let's
like a
just
draft
meet.
design.
So we'll meet and we'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it done by Wednesday. Yep,
All
let's
right.
do it. Cause guys, we need to move
Yep.
on this thing.
I'm with you too, Andy, on
Okay.
Wednesday, and we're gonna set up a meeting.
Very
I
good.
got it.
All
Yep.
right.
Okay, ladies, that's it.
Sorry, can y'all just catch me up? I just got back a minute ago. What are we meeting on for getting to Andy by Wednesday?
Content for the careers page and
Okay.
content for contract services page.
Okay,
That shouldn't be too difficult because neither one of them are, heavily technical or have heavy content like the therapy pages did.
yeah,
But we'll get that to him by Wednesday, and that way he can have the content up for when we meet next Friday.
Awesome. Very
And
good.
I don't think we have a time on Friday yet, do we? Hold on.
No, we don't have anything yet.
Okay. I
I
think I'm wide open. Wait a minute.
I think I may not have a meeting on Friday. I usually have a meeting at 11, but
Uh-huh.
I think that's gonna change. This coming Monday, I have a big meeting where we're gonna rearrange a few things. So
Yeah.
I think I may be able to open that.
Mhm.
Let me get back to you Monday what my rest
Okay.
of the week looks like, but I'll accommodate whatever we need to do because
Okay.
this is really important.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully you ladies are happier with my performance on this page now than we used to. I'm still embarrassed about it, so sorry. But we're getting there. Thank
We
you for your
are.
patience.
I think
Thank you
today
for your
was very
patience.
successful. We got a lot done. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's it for now.
Okay. I think
a
Cynthia's
full-
frozen.
Yeah.
Cynthia froze. I could tell she wasn't moving at all. I think she's
Okay.
frozen.
So her internet is working and she was able to get the PowerPoint again. So I'm not
Yes,
worry
yes.
about it. That's the
Yeah.
one
So
thing.
we're good with that. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
All right. Yeah, she definitely froze. Now she's gone. I bet her, she's struggling this morning with her internet and other issues.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
happens.
we're 1 hour ahead of
Okay.
our schedule. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time
Thank you,
and
Andy.
have a great weekend.
You
Thank
too.
Andy.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.